show that unearths the hidden treasures you don't always see. In time-honoured tradition, we've saved the best till last. So today, we've pitched up a couple of hours from London in the beautiful but chilly North Yorkshire countryside to pay a visit to a truly unusual place. So what is it? A hotel? A spa? A theme park? Well, actually, it's none of those. We're filming on the campus of ARTTS Skillcentre, a unique multimedia and performing arts facility tucked away just minutes from the historic city of York. You wouldn't believe this, but 15 years ago, this place was a working farm. And then it was transformed into a state-of-the-art training facility for the entertainment industry, where I have secured an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour. After a mad dash about, I finally think I've found somebody. I've been having a look around. Can you explain to me what's so unique about ARTTS?
Well, there's 5 things that make ARTTS different to any other training establishment. The first one is multi-skilling. Everybody does a bit of everything.
Second thing is that it's not just the one medium. You've got theatre, film, television and radio all together on the course here. Again, it means you can offer employers more.
Yeah.
Third thing, of course, is that it's 3 years squished down into one intensive year. You know, so 40-week course in a year, and you're out there earning a wage.
Brilliant.
As well as the skills that you're learning, there's also a personal development aspect to the course. So you're learning to project yourself well, you're learning to work in a team and to have a work ethic. And then finally, all the tutors, like myself, are working professionals from the industry. There's no academics here. We're actually teaching it from our own skills.
So it's 100% practical and
Absolutely.
on the job. That's given me an overview. ARTTS Skillcentre covers a broad curriculum on 3 different diplomas: acting, directing and production operations. I've managed to find my way into Television Studio 1, where the trainees are preparing to broadcast a live television show. Let's see if one of the 48 elusive trainees is free to have a chat with me. I take it you're on the production operations course?
I am.
Could you tell me a little bit about what that course has to offer?
Yeah, sure. The Productions Operations course offers a complete training, so it means you get a chance to do an awful lot of things. I mean, I'm camera operating on today's show. I've been vision mixer for live television, a production assistant for radio, sound engineer for radio. I've done lighting design for film, costume design for film, and I've done set design for theatre and also production management.
Doesn't that confuse you?
At first, yes, there's no denying that, but as soon as you get your head around it, you know what each production role entails. You can just get on and do the job that way. And that's not all that we do on the Productions Operations course. All 3 cross over. So the trainees from each group get a chance to work together on theatre shows, TV shows, all kinds of projects. So while I've been here, I've also had a chance to do some acting for theatre. I'm currently assistant directing on a theatre show called A Doll's House. Right,
you just mentioned the directing course.
I would suggest if you nip up to TV1 Gallery, Kevin Hootink is up there. He's the director for today's show, and if you're going that way, could you drop that off to him? It's a soundtrack for today's end credits.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
I can see I'm getting in the way, so I'm off to the gallery. Well, I've found the cabaret theatre, the dance studio, edit suites galore, but still no gallery. I must be getting warmer. At last, I finally seem to have found the gallery.
Hold your shots, everyone.
Thank
Grab
you.
a seat.
Thanks very much. 3 years in one on the directing diploma. Can you tell me how that's made an impact on the course?
Well, the impact is obviously I'm extremely busy.
Right.
Start out AD on a film shoot, out on location, come back here, run rehearsals for an upcoming theater show,
Okay.
Be a presenter on a television show, and write a script for a radio play.
You write your own scripts?
We do.
Do you work from anything else other than your own scripts? Or?
Actually, we do adaptations as well. For example, the theater show we're doing here,
Okay.
I will then take a small piece of that and adapt it for television. So we do it all, original pieces to other works as well. We've just walked in on rehearsal for Our Country's Good. That's a play that's happening this weekend for a paying audience.
Excellent.
And I'm the assistant director on this particular project.
Right, okay. Right, so you're assistant director to a production that's going out to a live, paying, external audience.
Oh, absolutely.
You must need a lot of confidence in that.
You better believe it.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, it's a work in progress. For example, for me to get my confidence, they put me on stage myself. I'm learning how to get comfortable sounding my own voice, my own projection. But when it comes time for me to direct actors, I've already had some acting experience, and I'm that much far ahead of the game.
Brilliant. Kevin, thank you so much for your time. I can see you've got your hands full.
Right.
I'm going to let you get back to your directing.
Thank you.
I'm off to find an actor. Cut! Perfect. Apparently, all the actors are in rehearsal or on location shoots. But I've managed to grab a couple of minutes with one of the actors. So that's going to be our next stop. I've got so many questions to ask them. The director said I could borrow you for a couple of minutes just to have a quick chat. Would that be all right?
Of course, yeah, take a seat.
Excellent. You're on the acting diploma.
Yes.
Could you tell me a bit about the acting course?
Okay. The acting course. Well, basically, I was looking for a course that wasn't like a drama school.
Right.
And that's exactly what it is here. And the breadth of work is incredible. You get to write your own work and perform in it, and then do
Right.
established plays.
So your colleague Kevin, who's on the directing diploma, spoke to me about confidence.
Yeah.
Could you tell me, is that something you've gained while being on the acting course?
It's helped immensely. I mean, just everything, getting thrown in from the moment, main parts, voice and movement sessions that we have. It's just the whole combination.
So I take it you're not apprehensive at all about going out into the industry?
No, that's the great thing. The employment record here is really good.
Fantastic.
But I'm sure you understand everyone is so busy here. I've actually got to go and do
Yes.
lights now.
Okay.
So if you do want to
Yes.
find out more about the whole multi-skilling aspect, go and speak to Katrina Sichel. She's actually producing the radio show at the moment.
Right, thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you.
How are you?
Good, take a seat. What is at the basis of arts training is multi-skilling. So that means that whatever you specialise in, whether it's acting, production operations or directing, you will experience pretty much every role within the whole production process.
Excellent.
And this gives you a very, very good and broad and very solid understanding of the industry before you've graduated.
Yes, another thing I was reading in the prospectus is that the trainees get to go out on corporate video shoots for other
That's right,
companies.
yeah. We run a production company alongside ARTTS Skillcentre, and what we do is we take trainees out with us on shoots with professional directors and producers, and what it allows them is to experience what it will be like within the profession on a proper shoot, and it gives them commercial credit, so that when they go out there to get a job, they've got something really, really good on their CV to stand out. And it makes, but overall, I think it makes for a much, much better calibre of graduates.
So that's it. A former farm has been given a completely new lease of life with lights, camera and action. It's certainly a hive of activity here at ARTTS, and it's very impressive, I have to say. But as you know, that's the last programme in the series. So from ARTTS International Skillcentre and me, Jessica Corfield, goodbye.
Cut. Thank you very much, Jess. That was very good.
Are there any pickups?
No, everything's done. Look, you've got a film crew leaving in 2 minutes, which you need to be on, so it's just
Okay,
that
brilliant.
for you, okay?
That's the great thing about ARTTS. Even though I'm on the acting diploma, I get to PA on a 35mm shoot.
Actresses.